Alright, I think I'm live now. It wasn't working earlier, so we'll see. It might start off where I left off, so I played a little bit and now it's, I don't know, it was acting up. I thought it was live earlier, so it might go past where I was. That's okay. I didn't miss much. Hopefully. Okay, no, it's still leaving off where I left off. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now,
Put me up on
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the
on the spot there, buddy.
under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Oh, got a new partner.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
The early bird gets the worm.
Can you drive to this one?
Come on, Slowpoke. My new partner, and you're already
What happened to Rose?
failing at that.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
That's very interesting.
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like
Whoa,
I said,
damn.
most of the time it is.
That's pretty dark. Well, seeing the crime.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this
right?
werewolf? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
And these guys
He's
have
good,
like the
Rusty.
creepiest smiles
Even
too.
sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Blood trail, geez, so they moved that body pretty far. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble for that being shown like that. I mean, if I get in trouble, that's... I just have to make sure I don't...
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Alright, what do we got over here, partner? Belongings.
The victim's bag?
Keys, some change.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Alright. Put that back. That hairbrush. That's a nice hairbrush, I guess. Let's put that back. What we got here?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Hold on. That there. Am I able to rotate it? This might take a little while. Okay, that goes there. Okay, there we go.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
That's a nice lighter, though.
Maybe. No.
Maybe no what? See if there's anything maybe dumped in the bushes. Oh, wait.
Don't think this is anything.
No, because they definitely use like a tire iron, not a golf club, and there's no blood on it. Oh, okay, just jump over that. Just running around, making sure there's something back here. I doubt it. Alright. Oh, wait. Tire marks. And footprints.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this. You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Oh, we're not driving this because the body needs to go in that. Is this the car we drove in? Alright, hold on. We're getting back in the other car, partner. Locations, the Bamba Club, nightclub and bar frequented by murder victim.
Watch it, will you?
This is your car, so...
The werewolf? You don't need to turn. For my money, copycat.
You can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The collar of the decade. I've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, though.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly...
We're driving this fancy boy. Come on. But I will leave you. Come on, get in the car. Guy hates the new guy, you know? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not leaving anything in the back of our car. Yeah, I guess we don't have anything in the back of the car. Alright, come on, partner. I just keep hazing him at this point. Oh, he actually got in this time.
Gently.
Come on, guys.
Slow down.
I will run you over if you do not move.
Easy.
And I somehow managed to hit a parked car. Lovely. How the hell you honk your horn at me? I probably should let my partner drive at this point. Oh shh. Run, 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 run. Run from the scene of the crime. Let me...
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer,
yeah.
I need your car.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, step out of the car, please.
Come on.
Police?
Yeah? Oh, don't give me that.
You're a different man in front of the captain, Phelps.
Oh, you think so?
Heavens!
Should be almost there.
Heck, you're gonna kill us! Whoa there!
This car has very poor handling. And by poor handling is the me driving.
Cole, come on!
Most informative. Thank you.
You call this a club? Bamba Club? This ain't... okay, this is like small. I was expecting a lot bigger. At least it has air conditioned. Or air conditioning. Let me add a death count though for the guy that I killed in that one car real quick. That leaves it up to 13.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Alright.
Pour me 3 fingers of rye. Where's that goddamn plate?
Excuse me? Respect them, you know. Oh, what we got here?
I doubt it.
You going to pay for that?
Pay for what?
House officer.
That's the spirit. I mean,
On the house officer. Really, you're oh, he's drinking. Okay, of course he is.
He drove me up to Mojave.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Who? Wait, who's talking to who like that?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
This guy looks like a big money spender.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Wow. Sounds about right.
You think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Might not have been him?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Previous lover. There's something you're not telling me.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
I knew it.
Carried a torch for Celine in those days. As I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
A couple of times?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Wait, why did you make the guy's license plate? What? 2B8899.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Alright. Well, that's a good bit of evidence that we could possibly use, but we'll see where it goes.
You've been a big help. One more thing. Do you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Damn. I don't know if I want to know.
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
Can I put the jukebox?
He drove me up to Mojave.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
The way you're sitting on it, there's not much ass on it.
Eggs running.
Oh yeah, just walk through the door, I guess. Oh, no.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are
Hold
we
on,
going?
let me, where's a phone? There's a phone like right around the corner. I gotta make a phone call about that, that license plate number real quick. Make me go all the way across the street for this. There we go. I was pressing the wrong, the wrong button on my controller.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know how long they're gonna take to get me back with that, but hopefully it's not too long. Alright, what's my partner doing? Is he just sitting in the car? Yeah. I think he had one too many in there.
You're behind the wheel.
Oh god, wait, I forgot he was drinking. We'll see how this goes.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, fellas.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my
Damn,
God,
calling him out.
Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Yeah, just calling him out. Well, this is the place. Let's look for some clues. I have to break in. I don't know if anybody's here.
Wait here a second.
Oh, someone's been in here. Yeah, somebody broke in.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Oh, got more of that newspaper. Family burned to death, cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Husband, wife, 2 children, young children killed. Well, damn.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Well, that just got dark. Okay, so I got 4 out of the 13 newspapers collected. Was it a car key?
Not much help.
Got a shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Is it now?
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Jeez, okay. I mean, yeah, he's got a point. Was this alcohol? Well, I didn't do anything, so...
I don't think this is going to help us.
Okay, then why'd you make me pick it up? Right, there's a note on the fridge. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Oh, so was she drinking too?
Still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
If he's alive.
If you just drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
This isn't what we're looking for.
So I gotta go talk to the neighbors now?
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Got a photo here.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
That is a big ring. Oh, no worries, Honref. Appreciate you being here. Death count's gone up quite a bit, though. Missing ring.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. Doesn't tell me anything.
Nope. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. I'm just knocking over everything. Alright, I'll go talk to neighbors.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Well... Guess I go talk to the other neighbors? If there are other neighbors?
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
Come on, someone gotta answer the door. I could have swore I heard the door jingle. I know somebody's in there. I mean, is that the only neighbors I could talk to? They're over there. Unless there's someone across the street.
Heavens!
Sam's taking me out of Palm Springs for the weekend.
Just been paid. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending?
What are you?
Possibly in my past life. No, nobody's home over here. I'll just try to cross the street real quick before we leave. I can sit down. This is relaxing. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh yeah, hold on. Honref. I know you're working, but let me do this real quick. I'll give you a good old shout out.
Why, I oughta.
Yada what?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to
Is
see
it?
you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation.
Slow and steady, come on!
Yeah, the prices could be like quite up in there. Quite up in the yeah.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Well, I'm just trying to get to this guy's apartment.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
I advise you to get away from the car partner.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Why are we going in with our guns out?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come
He
in here,
seems
you tell me that
surprised.
Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Probably nothing.
Alcoholism illness.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Really? You sure?
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
God, my partner.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is.
Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife. Well... size does he wear?
Size 11s.
And what size did the coroner say? We're at the crime scene. 'Cause I'm trying to remember if it was a size 11 or not. Wait. Baseball bat? No. And can't go out these doors. Is that the only evidence that's in here? I'm assuming that's it.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
You went to her house, you fought, you beat her, she left, and then you followed her.
I left first. She tried to batter me with a frying pan. I had to slap her down.
Understandable.
Okay, my partner.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
We know that she drinks, Jacob. Drunks have regular haunts, places they feel relaxed.
Celine did most of her drinking at home. She didn't have many friends left. Not many alcoholics do. Not real friends, anyway.
Well...
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
I mean, she did say that...
So you can prove that you
the
came
wife
back
left
here
at
after
10,
you left your
but
wife's
not
place.
him.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
What's this pumpkin?
This doesn't look good for you.
Why does it not let me fight back? Dude, what the hell? What? It wouldn't let me. It won't let me dodge. Goddamn. Now I gotta add a death ad. I got knocked out.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're not being rational.
What's this bunkum?
Dude, come on.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Dude, why won't it let me... It won't let me, like, fight back. I'm just making this hard on myself.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
How do you fight back? How do you fight back? I'm trying to remember how to fight back. Action skip. Oh wait, controls. No, that's not a lot. Alright, whatever. we'll try this again.
How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Let's just leave it at that. What's this bump?
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Dude, come on. Am I just supposed to dodge his punches? Because it's not really doing that either. Yeah, what the hell? No, let's try this again.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay.
You're not.
Let's just leave it at that. What's this bunkum?
Oh my god. Dude, it's not letting me fight back. I'm pressing everything on the controller. Like, I'll dodge a few times, but like, that's about it. Like, this guy is just... No. Jacob, we could talk about this. Alright, you know what? He's just letting me have it. Hey, love, yeah. I'm gonna get my ass kicked as an officer. I'm just gonna skip this because I've done it like 5 or 6 times and the count's up to 17. So I'm not even bothered with that.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I want to see my lawyer.
Nah, after that.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
How are you doing in your Dead by Daylight, by the way, love?
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal.
Wow.
Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks.
Okay.
Any other messages?
Person of interest.
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
From the paddy wagon. Alright, let's go to Mendez's apartment.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober. Jesus, Phelps!
So that's why you never sober.
Exactly.
I already know before you even think about it,
Maybe if he had been a
love.
little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
That was a disaster about to happen. Oh boy, shit. Apartment 16, they said. I hope the car is okay.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Alright, let's go pay him a visit. It's gotta be up on the upper floors. See. 4-4, apartment 16.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
This place got an elevator, or... Nope. Looks like stairs only. Alright. I mean, it's only 4 floors. It's not like I'm going up a 24 or 20 flights of stairs, you know?
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
What if he was home? He could have easily shot us if he had a gun. What we got here? Eggs?
Seems irrelevant. Nothing significant.
The soup?
Incidental.
Coffee. Alright, nothing there.
Doesn't look like anything.
Just have random lighter matches everywhere. Nothing in here. Classroom. Oh, got a gun.
Junk.
Junk, you say? That could be evidence. But then again, this is too.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Just touch all the evidence now.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Alright.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald would begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
Oh.
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Oh, he's getting in the vehicle.
Get in and drive.
Of course I gotta drive.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
This isn't a race.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
I don't know where he went. I have no idea where the hell he went.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Oh, he's got a different car this time.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Where the hell did he go? Like, after he goes up there, I don't know where he goes. Like, he keeps disappearing on me. Oh god, Honrath. Stop running people over. Rip, rip.
God damn it,
now
get
listen
after
here.
him,
listen here, you two. Oh, come on. I'll turn these sirens off.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying to speed up.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Put your hands where I can see them.
There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Almost at 20 deaths.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
I mean, the murder weapon was in your apartment, my dude, unless it was planted there.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect, and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
You had to say that. Boy. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Almost $10,000 in vehicle damage alone. Well, at least $0 in injury. Oh yeah, I didn't go to lockup, but you know, had to have a guy of interest.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
The golden butterfly is said. This doesn't look good. One car alone at night. Another murder with a tire iron? Can you guys get practical, please? I mean, I know it's the 1940s, but geez, when you're gonna kill somebody...
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence.
So...
Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on.
It's possibly the same killer, then? That might be why it's the same murder weapon.
Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
He turned the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Continue to respond, sir.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
I think the driver of that vehicle might be dead. Alright, so how the hell do I get up there?
Phelps!
Yeah, there we go. Oh god.
Get the point.
I didn't mean to overshoot that.
Officer needs help, 103 AB.
Hey! You're not helping.
I mean, neither are you. Alright, how the hell are we gonna get up here?
I'm going to have to ask you to get out of the car.
Why do you need
now.
my car?
Get out of the car. That's it. Hey buddy, you wanna go for a road trip? My partner's stuck in a animation. Don't mind me. Come on, partner. Get in the car.
Cold! Calm
Okay,
down.
it was actually up here. Yeah, look, it's a fellow officer. Okay, here we go. Finally, it was up here.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
The way this guy
What do we have,
talks, the chief, captain.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright. Where's the body?
I was first on scene.
You were first on scene?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reported.
Oh yeah, Gonzalez.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
I was wondering where the body was.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Lovely.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Parent-Teacher Association.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Right? Yeah, let's get all this in here.
So what next? Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Damn.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Her head doesn't look as badly bashed in as Celine's did.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine.
Yeah, I apologize about that, Honra.
Sad sack who lost his temper.
She is.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we've got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane. Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
I was closest, sir. I got the call. Not much more I can tell you.
Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else on the scene real quick.
Hey, buddy! Trying to work here. Got me?
If you say so. Might be all.
Seems like a decent guy.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Mahler residence.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He's a father.
This conversation is over.
Yeah, I forgot that he's a father, though. Oh, we're here. Anybody home, though?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Just let strangers in?
Thank you.
Really?
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Violin.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
What? Wait, there's someone else in here? We got here a journal, a diary.
To the case.
Alright, well if it doesn't, then I'll just put it back. We got boots here. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
And those are also size 8s.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Most definitely. It's probably for the ring.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Let's leave this back outside, okay. Don't mind the detective just running around in your guys' house. And I think that's it as far as evidence. I don't think there's anything else in here.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Alright, missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady,
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that. When my dad gets home, I'm going to ask him to punch you on the nose, mister.
On the nose.
I know
On
this is a tough time
the
for you,
nose.
Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Oh shit.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room, please,
here.
Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I think you went with her, but you didn't go to the school. What really happened, Waller?
You're making this stuff up, and I'll dare anyone to prove any different. Damn you. I don't even get a chance to grieve, and you go and start pointing the finger at me. You can go to hell.
Well, that didn't work.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You know anyone who wears a smallish men's shoe who had a major grudge against your wife? Is there something you would like to tell us, Hugo?
No, I do not. You finished making hints?
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Well, damn.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh god.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum
Incinerator.
downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
From the papers.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is. See him?
Alright, what were you trying to burn? Your shoes? Oh, and they got blood on them?
This doesn't look good, Hugo. I can explain the blood. Get him booked in at Central Office.
Can you?
Then put
Can
him
you?
in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the cat.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Oh, she's crying.
I won't say anything more to you. I don't want to get Daddy into trouble.
Her crime's not very believable, guys. I feel like she might have something to do with the death of her mother. I mean, I know she's a kid, but...
Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest.
I guess I can't break for this.
Breathe, damn it! You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
Oh, well, I guess we're already at the school, so...
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School.
So, we're already here. I was gonna do that, but...
Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Baby Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
What's this peeping Tom doing?
There he is. See him?
Come on. Why are you so fast? There you go, got him, got him.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields, 11K code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing
Some,
around?
oh
I
god.
like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Loki motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets,
Oh
Eli.
my
Why
god.
would I do that?
Because
Can I
I'm
kill
about
him?
to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Disgusting.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Well, got the murder
Skin
weapons.
samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
That's a good question.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Surprised they knows this from a Chrysler. Why did my partner park the car all the way over here?
You can drive.
There's an oxymoron for you.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I'm at the call this. I pressed the wrong button.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help. Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Going to the morgue.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I'm just still disgusted though with that guy. So I wonder what the cause of death was.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
We've got to nail this guy.
Alright.
You know the way. You can drive.
To the police station.
Fine. Where are we headed? You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Yeah, you're driving this.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Ah, my partner, man. Alright, we're at the police station. Nice.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I want to make homicide.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Oh, please do.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Oh, HM, him.
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman. I think you should let me go. Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
Oh, come on, I didn't pay him for that.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next.
Oh,
Any idea what they might want to talk about?
He's fucked.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Alright. How to interview the husband.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill him. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Did they have a lie test back in the 1940s?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're gonna die for this, Muller. Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
Come on.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Ooh, got him on that one.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want.
But that rope has nothing to do with me.
My wife is the victim here. But, so am I. What am I gonna do without her? And you. You heartless bastard.
I don't think him for that one.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Damn. Do I charge him, guys, or do I just leave the interrogation room? What do you guys think? I don't know if I could run a poll for that. On my end, at least. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. Shoot, just charge him, I guess.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I hope I did the right thing. We'll see if he's actually the killer or not. I doubt he's actually the killer.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Captain's not liking us one bit. $1,000 in vehicle damages.
Belt, we captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の会社と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
貴様、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Well, someone needed drama there. Don't you think so, guys?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys
no, I won't. No, I
Poor
won't.
Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
I can't tell if he's happy or if he's mad, and that scares me. That really, really scares me.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Somebody's
you know
wrecked.
the way. You can drive.
I think that guy just wrecked.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, fellas. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
It's not a bad idea at all. He's like, I like your thinking.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Bunch of gnats.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
What we got here?
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I think so.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Yeah. That finger's a little disgusting on this end. I know, I don't want to grab the hand again. Put the hand back down, please.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Is it just me or did a bunch of blood just spew out of her neck when I turned it? That's,
The
so
evidence in
much.
the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mel?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Yeah, that's a possibility. What we got over here? So soft tissues, huh? Alright, put that back. A blood trail from the looks of it.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Yep. There's blood on the handle too, on the door. Wee woo, wee woo. Just messing with all of this. Just put that back. Crushed can, aluminum foil? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Not that, I think that's metal. Alright, I can go back.
I need to get back to it, Phelps.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, where's my partner at? This shoe.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
I mean, that and the fact that there's a blood, like, right by the trash can and, like, leading up back this way. So I guess we just followed the blood trail.
On it goes.
What is it, boy? What do you see?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
MO2 kill. Was it rat poison? Bug poison? Mosquitoes? It says mosquitoes, I think. And roaches.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Yep.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Jeez, there's blood even on the wall. Oh, got a note.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Dude, that's Braille. That's definitely Braille. Somebody that used to play Pokemon Sapphire when they had Braille in it and should know.
Where are you taking us?
Oh, we're definitely going up here. Another note.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Okay, so our mystery killer is like
He's left him for
weird.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you we were our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Alright, so going up. That's a lot of blood, though.
Trail points up.
Like, how is there this much blood? Got another key. Oh, no, that's not a key, that's a ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
That's a good question. A paintbrush?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Got her purse up here too. Her little handbag. There's the other half.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Well, we got a name on the murder victim, so there's that.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
I'm sure too.
211 and shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3, identify.
Guess we'll go take care of that. Oh, no, no. Oh, well. I mean, that works too.
Turn now, haven't they, boys? Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Where the hell did they go?
God damn it, they went down there.
Oh. Let's go down here too.
Damn, man, this is a $30 suit.
Put your hands down where I can see them, dirtbags. How did they go? Oh shit. So much sewer systems in here. I was like, how the hell? I don't know, well, train tunnels system, I mean.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4. 105 North Avenue, 52.
I like how you guys all got over. Not like that truck right there, though. Alright, finally made it. Finally made it. Safe and sound. That's not bad.
Cop. That seems like a decent guy.
No pets allowed, though.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered. Ma'am.
She seems so
We
shocked.
need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive.
Now
and then they're
dead.
gone. Antonia's room is upstairs. Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
She seemed so shocked about that news. Oh, and there's something over here. Some type of evidence. Am I supposed to be looking at this? What am I looking at? Okay, weird. So upstairs we go. Last room on the left.
Cole, let's get moving.
How the hell did you get up here before I did? Pretty
Look at that.
messy.
Someone's turned the place over.
Did they? What do we got here? Antonio. Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case docket number 98765 will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear in the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also to appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date. And in my experience, a woman plaintiff's presence is, in cases like this, one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Yours sincerely, Frederick D. Tattersall. Okay. Well, that doesn't look good at all, guys. Just put that back like I didn't tamper with it. Let's see, we got a photo here. What is it?
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
No, it wasn't. Was she not wearing it? This was broken, so yeah, he was right. Someone did break in.
Smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Yeah, I know how you feel about that. You kicked the door in before, so yeah, we know how that is. Hey, Kenji. Hey, I see you in the chat. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Just trying to investigate a murder, basically. If my partner does, just want to get in my way. See if there's anything else up here real quick. Also, anybody that's still in the chat, feel free to answer the topic question if you like to. It's like free questions. Feel free.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Tis good, very tired. There's been a murder. Yeah, there has been. There's been quite a bit of murders today.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Good cop, bad cop, or accused? What do you think, Kenji? Do I need to be rude? I need to not hold my punches and get straight to the point with her, or be nice and kind? Good cop. Alright, alright.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
I'll be nice this once.
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her. Very cruel. She was a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Well, that
What time did
worked.
Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I'll try good cop again.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti. You must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Yes, we know that. Well, that didn't work.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
Again, she seems shocked. Bad cop this.
The window's broken. The room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Well, that didn't work. Unfortunately.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
All the jewelry?
What about her bracelet?
Yeah, what about her bracelet?
Bracelet?
I could be a bad cop with old people. Charm bracelet photograph.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Oh my god.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Jumping fences. Alright, well I
Can
guess
you
we're
drive to this
gonna go arrest him. Oh shoot. Hey Wolf. Thank you. Hey Alice. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. To those that don't know me, Nightmares Daycare is the name. Variety streamer. I don't do much horror though. I'll tell you that. Well, except if it's like Phasmophobia and like Dead by Daylight with friends. But I've been doing LA Noir. Trying to get this SOB of a husband arrested for potential murder. I guess I gotta go upstairs. I'm assuming I gotta go upstairs. There's gotta be one of these rooms. Maybe I should go back downstairs. There's probably a Dane tell me which room he's in. But
this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking.
Oh god. Don't kick the door. He's gonna have a gun ready. Or
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, his friend's gonna have a gun. Or that works too, I guess. This is why you don't kick doors down.
I got 100 pounds.
Now look,
this is going to end in...
I don't want no trouble, see?
I'm trying to remember the buttons for to fight back. Hold on. You guys, it's been a while, so I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. It's been a while. I did get smoked. Yeah, I had to have okay, let me look at the chat. How was your stream though, Love? I didn't get to ask you that. Let's see. Hey Honraf, hey Liz, thank you to follow Sienna. Much appreciated. I'm doing good. The game's going good. I mean, I did get my butt kicked, obviously. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. But how's it going with everybody?
Well, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds in your wife.
Now look, I don't want no trouble, see? I got nothing to say to you.
Okay, so it's for what reason not let me fight lately.
Tears.
That's why I just rather have my gun out. I hate this camera angle too. Ow, my face just got punched in, guys. Well, at least this time you beat me to the raid, Loaf. Alright. I do not like fighting the small room. And I also don't like the fact that the game's not letting me fight back.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
It says I press X. Okay, it's L2 then X. Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. That's so weird though, like of a system to have. But now at least I know how to fight back. Alright, hold on, partner. You got this? Okay, I guess you got that fight.
Yeah.
Sorry that I was doing bad. I was just didn't expect a raid and then I just get my ass kicked. Let's see. It was Thursday. Oh.
Call for some backup, Finbar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Can't do that on a Friday. Gonna go adult and full clothes. Ew, not full clothes.
Badge number 564.
Banana that dizzy scream going on in TikTok.
North Hill Street.
And yes, I beat you to the raid.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
He seems very distraught.
He was my brother the whole night, God damn it!
Oh, that's his brother.
You think I'd kill my own wife?
I mean, there's a possibility. Also, rip my hat though. Again.
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Actually, now that I think about it. One for the knockout that I got earlier, and then one for my hat being knocked off my hat, out of my head. Oh. Wow, okay, partner. Does this have any significance to the case? Because sometimes there is stuff that you just pick up and it does not mean jack shit. Alright, what do we got in here?
Just picked fruit market.
Chinatown.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
What was that? Wine? Just a bunch of bottles of wine? What do we got over here? Alright, we got El Dorado Bar. Anything out back? That just leads back inside. So I could have easily just came into his apartment for this way. Oh, what we got here? Blood on the shirt?
This will take some explaining.
Yeah, it will. You know, I don't know anything better than to die and then crash my car multiple times.
The neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Yeah. Let's pin that on him. Just make sure there's anything in the bedroom before we leave, partner. Just walk right into me now, don't you? Alright. Anybody in this room?
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Also, let me give you a shout out, Wolf, for the raid too. And that was rude. And one for you, Liz, and Alice as well. Alright. Let's ask the other neighbors, I guess.
No good. Nobody here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Next door. Oh, what the hell?
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
That's one way to get shot.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Scared the hell out of a cop on a murder investigation.
And I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Phelps looks so scared and distraught.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
She just wanted to listen in on all of that.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
Alright, so I guess we're going to the El Dorado. Let's go to El Dorado first. I guess my partner lost his hat.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11 King, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
A new letter.
Out.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No.
Hey, Wildcat, how's it going? How's it going?
She gets a bit tight, she starts
Hope you're doing
mouthing
well.
off. This leads to that, and she has... Calm down!
Oh, can't go this way. Hold on, let me back
Why
up.
don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good... God, you're gonna kill us!
I'm sorry, there was a box there. Just park on the sidewalk. Thanks for the shout. I'm currently not actually able to chat, so I'll have you alert. No problems, Alice.
LAPD,
I appreciate it.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Yes, driving 10 out of 10.
How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, being a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman
Any
in here last night?
news on
21
the
years old,
developer
Hispanic,
job,
We have a lot of
Wildcat?
ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used
Oh, you
to
started
working
Tuesday.
bar.
Nice. At 9
She was so
a.m.
hammered last night, she left a
I'm
letter
so
in the
happy
bar.
for you, though. That's really nice
I'll show
that you got that. Oh no, gonna miss my sleep soon though. Is that gonna change your schedule for streaming? Alright, what we got in here? What does this say? Los Angeles County, the state of California. Oh, okay.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
And now she's dead. Well, I'll be damned. Alright, gonna question him about the missing jewelry.
Remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious
Nah,
thing,
it's 9 a.m. to 2-ish, and I always stream nights. Might have to cancel a few to keep sleep pattern, but hopefully it's just to fix routine. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've had to do the same thing before with previous jobs. All right, you guys want me to good cop, bad cop, or accuse the man in question right now? Because I could good cop him, I could bad cop him, or straight out just accuse him for no reason. Alright, Wildcat says bad cop. Does anybody else agree with bad cop? Or would you guys rather me accuse or good cop? Alright, Loaf, that's two bad cops. What about you, Kenji? Come on, Kenji. You got an answer. I know you do. Bad cop.
You waiting for someone?
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm definitely gonna. He seems was gonna say good. The way he just answered that, like he just said something to me, I'm gonna have to bad cop him.
Where did she go? Give me something, or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order.
Time to beat him up, right?
The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Well, I got something out of him with that. Alright, movements of the victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband.
Oh, no worries, Love. Don't work your ass too hard, okay?
If you ask me.
Hope the rest of your stream goes well. I'm gonna leave you a lurk on my PC. Thank you, again for the raid. And I hope you don't work too hard. Ooh, double shift. Just call in sick. No, you probably don't want to do that. Bad cop, good cop, or accused again on this one. Bad cop worked the last time, but I feel like if you just constantly bad cop, it doesn't work well in your favor. So I'm kind of leaning on the good cop, but also kind of leaning on the accused. I have a closing shift, won't be home till 11 p.m. Then I have to be at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah, I have to go in tonight and tomorrow at 4 a.m. at my job. He is very tempting to make me do the bad cop. Let's see. Gonna leave a little lurk. Have a wonderful stream. No worries, Wildcat. Thank you. Good cop him. All right, we'll good cop him.
An extremely drunk young woman.
It's just I look at their like facial expressions sometimes because that's what I like about this game is that
It's been a big help.
Sometimes like when they look to the left and to the right, it kind of like gives that they're hiding something.
We'll do our best. One last
good
question.
Don't
what size
confuse
shoe
him.
do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
You want a tip?
Been asking a lot of people in this stream their shoe size of late. Alright, let me see if there's any type of evidence possibly.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Out of order.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Okay, the phone's out of order. So I can't make a phone call here. See anything? The door's open. Is there anything out back?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Now tell him where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine.
Seems a little suspicious. Don't you guys think? So they said across the street, right?
Where's that god?
Alright, where's my partner at? Come on, buddy.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the fruit. Oh, it is actually straight across the street. It's just diagonal. Okay. Hey, don't be honking the horn at a police officer. Well, detective. I didn't think it was very, like, that close across the street. Not sus at all, Kenji. Not sus at all.
Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Well, this was a waste. I mean, we could just break in. Just like,
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Taking this
Where
car.
exactly are we going?
Going to the police station. Just get in the truck. Stop asking questions. Let me just run through traffic.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
So I'm kind of wondering who the murderer is. Because so far I haven't been doing a good job.
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Downstairs? I guess I follow my partner for that. Or not. Oh, downstairs right here. Okay.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Trust me, buddy. You don't want to be working homicide. There's some things you see.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Oh boy, we got one of these. Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you. What? BD Tex? Okay. Now we got this one right here. Heap upon thy soul by virtue.
Soul by virtue of this curse.
Okay. Got some poetry type stuff going on here.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley?
That's what I was thinking.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Well, we just came here to look at these letters.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all's fair.
Time to interrogate.
Improved her attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
What time did she leave?
Maybe 1 o'clock.
Nope.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but...
Now in this situation, back up all the way, baby. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that, Kenji.
You didn't want anyone else to have her. You didn't like the idea of other men fucking your wife. Them slipping it to her. The idea that she might like it.
Vete tomar por culo! Easy there, Angel boy. Ease it back a notch.
Kenji, that didn't work. But we'll do it again.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Or maybe accuse? There might have been a slight... Possibly. She didn't have the thing that we're asking on her. Like, she didn't have that on her body. Missing thought.
I think you killed her, stripped the body of jewelry, and then went back to her apartment for the bracelet.
You should get a better hat. The sun is getting to your head.
See, buddy's talking, blood trail, lady's hat, personal effects, key, dot pattern note, library card, divorce papers, picket, religious necklace. Which one should I go with? Yeah, there was. So let's go with the bloody shirt.
I've told you the truth. You don't believe me? You can go to hell.
There was a bloody shirt. Come on.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Did you now?
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
We were just there.
Keep
Cap.
it to yourself, kid. Let it eat away at you like poison.
Only got 1 out of 4.
Sell. We'll be waiting when you're ready to spill your guts.
Are you taking my wife's murder seriously?
Alright, come on, partner. Let's get out of here. What the hell? Sir, can I help you?
You're behind the wheel.
I guess we're going back to the just picked fruit.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market, and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
But Kenji, and then I guess everybody else also in the chat, I have a question to ask you. And that question is like the message thing in the chat, or not the chat, the title of the video, I should say. Like, do you guys have answers for any of those? I assume that you might, Kenji, since your name's based off an anime, so this was kind of curious. Well, now this place is open after I just left. Make sure there's no evidence in here real quick. I am so sorry, ma'am. Let's see, Death Note, Yuri on Ice, for last two. So you're talking about like for recommending like an anime to somebody? You know, it's funny though. I get weird looks like when I tell people that I actually liked Yuri on Ice as like an anime. I guess it's because I'm a guy, but like it's just like the animations for it isn't that bad. It's done pretty well.
We should go out afterwards.
I am so sorry, ma'am. She took that like a champ.
Sir, wait. You look familiar.
Yeah, you were the guy behind the bar.
The bar, right? What brings you here?
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Detective Phelps and Galloway.
I just couldn't remember if that was the anime.
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Same, I told my friend that knew what it was, and she looked at me like, what the fuck? So I've watched also, is it Free as well, the swimming sports anime as well. Let's see, Distinctive Necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Let's see, Intuition. Bad Cop this.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
This place is open after midnight?
I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want into trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Well, he was honest about that.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Bad Cop this.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Well, that worked.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Alright, actually worked.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Oh my god, my partner is something else. Just kick the door down, don't you?
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their
Just
vitamins.
Yes.
Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
But Kenji, like my starter anime like was Full Metal Alchemist, like the original. Like Brotherhood wasn't out yet like when I started watching it. And Fully Cooley and Bleach, and I didn't get into like Naruto until like a little bit into like when Shippuden was out.
A combination.
Oh wait, hold on. The note. Clues. Where is it? Dot pattern. Okay, so 2 diagonal, 5, and then a free diagonal. Okay. Alright. And then this one is a free. There we go. Wives, submit to your husbands to the Lord. 23, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Okay. So got Bible, like, passages, verses right there. So, very religious stuff going on here. Alright. Oh. Murder weapon?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh boy, he's on the run. Oh great, he's still in a truck too. That means I gotta do a car chase. Lovely.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
I knew he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out!
Well, that just messed me up.
The guy's getting away, Phelps.
I know. I'm trying to speed up.
Now who's about to get picked?
Now! Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires!
Oh boy. He had to spin like that, didn't he? But if I were to recommend one Kenji to somebody, it would be the typical Boku no Pico. Sorry, I had to.
You're a sick man.
Or redo of Healer. Or what was that one reviewer's anime that got like
Now, lads,
a lot of controversy like about a year or two ago?
I give you a perfectly good murder.
An SK reviewers or something like that.
An affront to our way of life and our Californian dream, and the chance to deliver some retribution. Are you not believers, lads? Homicide men are the right hand of God. You need to back out of here slowly and take a long, hard look at yourselves and your methods. Ask yourself what you are prepared to do to put these creatures behind bars. It's the streets for the two of you until I can find some forgiveness for the foppish behavior you've been exhibiting.
Excuse me, we just made an arrest on our murder victim, or our murder suspect. This guy makes no sense. How much vehicle damage did I do? 750? City damage is 478. Angel might be innocent, but he was far from forthcoming on the state of his marriage. Come on. Like, he's got to lighten up, right? The captain won't want to lighten
why
up.
Why the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Bad juju. I mean, he just got a question that the white shoe slaying.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business.
Wait, did he just say he's a lizard?
The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all
there
know
and
how
find
many
the goddamn-
imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
He's good looking.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Right?
You can drive.
If he's ever gonna show up.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, and the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send there.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
I mean, he's got a point. Somewhat in that, right?
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Oh boy, triple braid.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
See if there's anything on her arms.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
that's a nope. Oh, I didn't mean to go back over here. I was trying to look at the footprints.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Beer bottle, I doubt it has anything to do with the crime.
Everything here is going to be relevant.
Yep, that's what I thought. Got tire tracks here.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Okay, I gotta find her other shoe if it's around here though. Question is it? Oh, what the hell? I just jumped the fence. I didn't mean to break the law. Who the hell? Who the hell is this?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Does she?
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Sounds like he has the matrons of the neighborhood running scared.
He certainly does. He seems to hold court up here. He likes it up on this hill. You should do something about it.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Alright, time to make a phone call, I guess. Just make sure to check these bushes, though. Just in case the shoe might be hiding over here. I doubt it is, though. No, I don't want to mess with this bottle. Alright, where's the phone at? Right here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Guess we're going to this camp. Oh, my partner is already in the car waiting for me.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
He doesn't seem too happy about that. Like, he does not seem happy at the least.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Victo.
We should follow the
SC. Is that supposed to be like Scarlet? I hope I'm not butchering that name. I'm sorry, but thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. How's your day going? Hope you're doing well. I guess I gotta talk to somebody over here in this camp, though. Oh, somebody just got in a wreck.
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walked into the bar. The bartender looks up and says, "What is this? Some kind of joke?"
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Sorry, guys.
Leave him be.
I was listening on their conversation. Alright, I gotta get around this somehow. Maybe I go the other way. Back this way.
Are you drunk, mister?
Not yet.
For the weekend.
Why is the word abbreviations? Slow down.
Alright, where's the guy that I'm supposed to investigate on? Oh, there's something here. A World War II photo.
Smarter man than me to connect that.
Alright, well, where's my person of interest at, though? This leads out. I gotta go this way. They did say under the bridge, right? So he's gotta be over here somewhere. I'm just messing up their stuff and I feel really bad about it. This guy hate game physics, you know? Even my partner's like messing up their stuff.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Let's see, no evidence in here. If you let me out, though. Let me pull up this real quick. Review evidence. Sorry guys, I'm just like trying to find where this guy is I'm supposed to investigate. Case objectives. I mean, I could just go to the laundry place instead and do that. That's probably what I have to do. Is anybody in this thing? Oh, hold on. I'm just keep knocking things over. Was this a record? No, there's actually collectible records, huh? Okay. That's news to me. And that was it then. Alright, I guess we'll go to the vehicle, come back here.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the laundry.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Alright, so I guess we talked to the guy back
Phelps
here.
and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Making me do all the work, huh?
Number down on that dress, is it there?
Hey, on Ref. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright. Trying to remember what number it was. Was this one? No, that wasn't that one. I just keep pointing at them until I get one.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alright. Well, we got a new lead. The question is, I need a call. I guess I can't use this phone.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
I find it funny every time he asks where we're going when he knows where we're going.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
It's a big house.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure. You see to your girls.
He's not too fond of that.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing
Doesn't give me
person
anything to
report
go on.
actually rules him out as a suspect.
Nope.
It's a boat.
If you'd excuse me, ladies. So she went out without her handbag?
Right?
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Got her wallet or her ID.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Dirty boots.
You could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
I'm pretty sure he can. And this is wet.
Ours was out in the rain last night.
It's a good thing it was raining, and that pins him to possibly in the crime scene. See if there's anything hiding out here in the boat. Oh.
It's like a match with the ligature marks.
Yeah, he might have cut off a bit of the rope. It's not looking good on him, guys. I got him possibly pinned for the murder of his wife. Alright, partner, could you scoot a little to the back and then, and then some?
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
What we got here?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Alright, if you say so.
Need to check if she was a regular. For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Possible
Do you
suspects.
have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your
I don't
drunk
believe
wife
him.
leave the party and go off on her own?
Look,
Yeah, he did get pretty
I was having a
defensive.
good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar.
Oh, well, that's,
Goes there, drinks too much.
explains
gets
the
maudlin,
matches.
Calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrelson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
You think he's looking to the left and then he's looking back to me. I'm bad copying the hell out of this, guys.
Spill it, Terrelson.
We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Well, I got something out of him on that.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr.
Yeah,
Johnson.
well, I got 2. I probably should have backed up that last one.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Alright, will do.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you. Appreciate your time, sir. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Alright, so we're at the bar. See how this goes.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrelson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
We don't have time for you to be making guesses. What time was it exactly?
Hey, give me a break. I don't remember it to the second.
Well, I was just gonna hope he was gonna give me the actual time.
We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
You've never served him?
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
You want us to catch the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactic.
I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
He's on the run.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Waitress.
Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, we got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Did you have enough?
Give it up, LAPD. Name.
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
Hey, on rats with the Uber app
Firstly,
or Uber command.
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Let's see. Contact with
Last
victim.
night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice, private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
My partner really wanted to bonk him.
Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Where are we going? I think I gotta call it in, actually. Let me do that real quick. Weird place to put a phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages for me?
Just a second. You have one new message from Lieutenant Fleischer. Bartender Benny Clough reports victim Teresa Terrelson last seen entering the yellow cab number 3591.
Can you have an APB put out on that vehicle? We'll need all sightings relayed to car 11K.
Sure, Detective. I'll radio dispatch now.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
Alright. So I gotta go back to the police station.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Back at the job.
Outrageous.
I like that guy's hat, though. Wish I could steal it.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Alright, so you said 2, right? Oh, here we go.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
And you started talking.
She looked good in her green dress. Up close, she was a little older than I thought, but like I said, I only had a 24-hour pass.
Well, did anything out of that? Should probably,
You had a fist fight
bad
with
cop
Richard
Tim.
Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. If your story doesn't check out, Jessup, we're hanging you out to dry. Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
Well.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
I guess we're going back to the hobo camp. The hell was that?
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car gave was breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west.
What's the need for the shotgun?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
Oh, great.
We need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry round. How do we do that? Like this.
Well,
These men know they're harboring a murderer.
We need to fight for it!
Killing make you feel powerful.
this did not need to go down this way. That really did not need to go down
What's your
that
name?
way.
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
One for the hat and one for the guy that got shot on screen. that death count is just going up and up.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Oh. This is hers. Has some change. What we got here?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Nope. No, he doesn't. Put that back. No, it's just a restart for it. But that would like restart the whole counter. I probably do need to make a subtract one. I just gotta figure out how to do that.
Looks familiar.
Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Oh, another newspaper. Let's go do another one of those cutscenes. Missing morphine, cops say goons find dope war, LAPD powerless to stop escalating violence.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Alright, I got a new command for that. Let me see if it works, Honraf. Oh, well, I guess that didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to. I'll have to looking into that. I'll have to do it later in the week. But I'll get it working eventually. Oh, I didn't mean to redo this cutscene. I'm sorry, guys. I'll see if I can skip it. I was trying to back out of it. If it doesn't, I just have to let it play through again.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
You guys can play through again. I'll be right back while it plays through. So you guys just hold on one moment.
He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, And if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand.
Alright, I'm back. And again, sorry about the cutscene replaying again.
Back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Alright, I think might have figured out how to do it, Honref. So let me mess with it real quick. Alright, let's see if this works now. Okay. And I think that worked. And let me see what it says now. What did it say before? It still says 24. Yeah, it still says 24, so it doesn't actually reset, it just says -1. I'll have to look into it. For right now, I'll just disable the command. But yeah, I'll just have to look into it when I get a chance and just practice it. Okay. So I think I got everything that was in here. We got the rope, we got the purse. Got enough to put a lot on this guy to put him away.
You can drive.
Going back to the police station. Gotta interrogate this guy. We know he's in it for the murder.
Husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
We're going this way.
Alright, time to go interrogate.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Not exactly.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Wow. Wow, just wow. I have no words on that, guys.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
You think he was the guy, guys?
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
This guy sometimes does not make up his mind. If I'm being honest, like, he does not. Alright, let's try this one more time real quick. Yeah, it's still showing that. Okay. I'll just leave it alone for right now, Honref, so. Damage isn't that bad. Vehicle damage, it could have been worse. Same with the city.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder.
course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get going here, guys. But don't worry, I will be rating a fellow small streamer. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this into the chat. If you guys don't have my emote for the raid, you can use any emote at all. It's perfectly fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat for you guys to copy and paste. While I get ready to raid out again to a fellow streamer. I'm going to be going ahead and raiding out to Shay. Right now she is streaming The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Cole, let's get moving.
My partner is very upset with that we're not doing this case right now. So let me go ahead and just get that set up real quick. I do appreciate everybody who's come in, including you guys that came from Loaf's raid. Again, Loaf, if you happen to see this in the VOD or hear this, I do very much appreciate you raiding my channel again. And I'm going to start to put out the raid right now. And I'll be streaming this hopefully sometime soon. Most likely Monday will be the next day that I'll be streaming, first thing in the morning. If not, it will be in the evening.
What are we waiting for?